going on, guys? Mad Mini Vlogger here. So thanks for joining me again. So this episode, as you probably noticed, I am in the garage again. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be fitting a Powerspark electronic ignition. I got it from the guys at Powerspark, who very kindly said, here, have an electronic ignition to fit to your car. So I did. So we fit in that today, so that's just going to come up next. Get all the timing right and so on and so forth, so on and so forth. And then yeah, we'll go from there. So I've got that. I've got a bit of welding to do on the car if I can. I know that there basically there's a couple of 5-6p holes that have appeared in the floor wells in the front, which is letting water in. Yeah, that's the reason why. But it's letting water in. So what we're going to do, we're going to try and weld those up and just make sure that that's sealed up. If not, probably have to be a new floor at some point, but probably not for a little while. So what that I can't speak today. So what that basically means is I'll probably just stick some filler on it, put some weather all underneath it, and just put the carpet back over, and hopefully forget about it for a little while until I can get some new bits for her. I've got a rear kickboard that I'm installing for some 6x9s, so we're going to install that today as well. Installing the 6x9s just to give it a little bit more of a, you know, vibey feel. No, just installing some 6x9s just to give it a bit more of a boost for the power for the stereo, because it is quite loud in here. So I've not got any sound deadening in there at the moment, although it is apparently on its way. So yeah, we've got some soundproofing coming in. Got to do that. I've got some new mats to install. Nothing really overly exciting today, except for the electronic ignition, which we're going to do. But I'm going to hopefully try and walk you through what I'm doing, so that you guys can do it too, and just sort of laugh at my failures, really, which is what this channel's all about. Just having a good laugh and a good joke. So, a couple of shout-outs I missed. The DJSC, I think it is. Sorry dude, missed you out again on the last shout video. He's doing some awesome work on his channel, and the Gentleman's Racing Team, again, great guys, great channel, beautiful. Go and check those guys out. What else have I got to do? What else have I got to say? Indeed. So, I have a bit of an announcement to make. This channel, as of the next video, you'll notice there will be a slightly different intro coming into it. We have indeed been contacted by a Facebook group called Mad Old Minis. I'll show you the sticker on the back of the car. You've probably seen it before. You're probably a member of it. If you're not, check the link in the description box. Go and like the Facebook page. Awesome group of guys and girls over there doing the mod work. Some really awesome stuff goes on there, and there's just a wealth of knowledge. But they very kindly said, hey, we want to sponsor your channel. So we've got that going on. You know, so the intro will change a little bit, but we're now, as of this point moving forward, Mad Mini Vlogger is now proudly supported by the Mad Old Minis Facebook group. So thank you very much, guys, and hopefully we can bring you some more awesome content. I'm in some talks with some other people as well for getting bits and pieces sent through to Ruby for me to fix on, so that you can all, you know, see how it's done and see how it breaks and see how it's done again properly. So we'll go from there. So that's it, let's crack on with it, shall we? Yeah, let's grab you from here. Ooh. Let's spin you round. There's my garage door again. So that is the Mad Old Minis. So yeah, now you can get these from the Facebook group if you send a message to one of the admin guys and say, hey, I'd really like a Mad Old Minis sticker. So you have that one, or you can have this little bad boy down here. Yeah, I think that looks awesome because it kind of looks a little bit like Ruby, and I just think it's kind of cool. So yeah, that's pretty much everything, guys. And let's cut now to the next scene where we go and do some stuff. Awesome. See you in a minute. So first things first, I've got to take out the grill. So we're going to have to undo these screws and pull out the spotlights. You know what you're doing. Just going to take out the last few remaining screws. I have pre-done some work on it this morning. Just get it done. Sorry about my arse in front of the camera. You'll be seeing a lot of that today, I expect. Climbing in and out in a minute. Just grab that out. There we go. Right, screws out. Now I'm just going to unhook my spots. So
should just slide out. Last one out. There we go. Okay, so we've got everything set up. I've got my timing gun set up over here. Now first things first, I'm just going to check the timing so that what I can do is I can set the timing back to what it was once I fitted the electronic ignition. So let's just do that. Let's start the car up, get it warmed up, get it going. Yeah, noise warning. Okay, so what I've done, I've set my timing gun up and I've popped the lead down there on number 1. What I've done, I've got the marks down here on the pulley. I don't know if you're going to be able to see down there, maybe. Sorry guys, let's try the other light. I'm not sure if you can see down there actually, but no, you can't really. Well, basically you've got some prongs down there, and we've marked up on there where the timing should be, where the timing needs to go, and yeah, so we've got that sorted basically. Now what we're going to do, we're going to remove the dizzy cap, take the points out, fit the electronic ignition, and then we'll go from there. So I'll bring you back once we've done that. Alrighty, so what I've done, I've cold-tied dizzy cap up here, up the top. Now if we look down here, I grab my light for you, should give a bit better view. So you've got here, that's the points, the rotor arm, the condenser, and you've got a screw here, another little cheeky one hidden back up here. So what we're going to do, going to pop them out, and then we're going to go around to putting the electronic ignition on. Let's do it. So let's pop you over here, just so you can still see what we're doing. So we're just going to get in here and get these bits and bobs out. You've got a little magnetic pick here, so just loosen off the screw and pull it out. Easy peasy. You can of course use a magnetic screwdriver, but for some reason none of mine seem to want to be magnetised, so you can obviously magnetise them as you go. A little washer here. Important, you've got this little washer. I don't know if you can see that, sorry if you can. You've got a little washer there that you really need to keep hold of. And then pop the rotor arm off. And then what we need to do here is we need to just disconnect the low tension wire from the low tension wire. Each distributor should have a place for you to be able to put this back through. I will show you in a second. There we go. And there's your points. You see there, there's your points and your condenser. Now the best bit of advice I can give you for these, stick them in your boot. They are mechanical, so being mechanical, they're not going to wear out, they're not electric, there's nothing there that can you know, possibly, you know, affect the way it goes. Best thing to do, stick them in your boot as a backup. Should your electronic ignition fail, then you've got a spare backup with you, and you can go from there. Right, let's bring you down here and let's show you in here quickly. So that's what it's going to look like once you've done it. You see there, looking good, looking tasty. And if I show you up the top here, excuse the light, you can see that right there, there is the exit hole for the Dizzy. So this is where your low tension wire and your new red line wire is going to come through for the electronic ignition. So let's pop you back over here, let's pop you down. And let's grab the electronic ignition kit. So first thing you've got in your kit that you're going to need is some conductive paste for the bottom of the mechanism. We've got the new rotor cap here for the ignition. We've got the little ring that goes around the sensor of the distributor. I can't remember the name for the bloody ring. I'm sure someone will tell you. And then we've got the electronic ignition with, there's your low tension wire, and this is your new power line. Now what this kit comes with is, it does come with this, which is your fancy looking extension, which comes up to the positive side of your distributor. So there should be a spare spade connector, which there is on mine. That plugs into the positive, that then comes down and plugs down in here into the new electronic unit. And it also gives you a little cable tie to make sure that you can get all the wires out of the way inside the distributor, outside, away from the rotor arm. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do a little quick dry run. So line it all up, make sure it all goes in before I put the conductive paste on, just to make sure everything's all tickety-boo. And probably give that a little bit of a clean up inside there. It looks a bit ganky, so we're going to give that a clean. And yeah, there we go. And then we'll bring you back. Okay guys, so I'm going to bring you back in quickly. I'm just going to do a quick dry fit. So basically, before I put any conductive paste on, before I think about anything like that, I'm literally just feeding everything through. But make sure that it all goes through okay, it fits the distributor okay, and everything is all tickety-boo that side. So let's try and get that through there if I can. Yeah, that's those two wires through there. And it does come with this rather fetching rubber grommet, I might add, which we're going to try and squidge up in here if we can. There we are. We've got that little pop then. Pull that up into place, like so. Pull the wires back down through so I can get myself a good amount of movement on there. That should then go in here, like so. Little rotor arm cap should go a bit nicely on there like that. And our rotor arm cap should go on there some way. Like that. Right, let's bring you down. Let's just bring you down here so I can just show you what we're doing. Now, these aren't screwed in, this is just a dry fit, so all you guys out there don't have a panic attack. So, rotor arm on, got the electronic ignition there, screw goes in there, screw goes in there. See here, it does come with this rather fetching rubber grommet, which comes in here. Now the exit hole that came through there, so that gives you the exit for the low tension wire, which is a black wire, and your new live wire, which is this one here. So I'm trying to do this through the viewfinder, with this one here, which is your red wire. So that's going to give you all of the leads you need. So now this is the case, I'm just going to take it all back apart. I'm going to put my conductive gel on, I'm going to screw it all in, and then we'll connect it up to the coil and give it a whirl. Let's do that. Alright guys, thanks for coming back, and well, I don't say thanks for coming back, you're still watching the video. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to put the conductive, the heat shield gel stuff, this stuff onto the bottom of our unit over here. I'm hoping you can see that I've got that in my hand. I will, if I can, try and bring it in just a little bit closer for you, so you can see there. I'm just going to put some on the bottom here to help dissipate the heat. This little bad boy here is the black trigger ring, so that's what we're going to be fitting, black trigger ring, and then of course the Powerspark red rotor arm. So yeah, first of all, what I should do is say thank you very much to Powerspark for providing me the kit to fit an electronic ignition. So thank you very much, very reasonable. It was less than 30 quid. So for less than 30 quid, you can't really go wrong there. You can go to their website, so it's www.simonbbc.com. I will leave a link in the description to this one. This is for a 45 and a 59D distributor, but they've got loads of others, so you can check those out as well. Let's just crack on and do it, and I'll shut up, shall I? Lovely. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to get our conductive gel, and we're just going to apply a liberal amount. So you want to be quite generous with this stuff on the bottom here. So be generous with it. And now we're going to grab our screw, and we're just going to pull these wires back through a bit, just a little bit more room to work. So now we're just going to pop the screw back in to the hole. I can find it. That's what she said. That's in now, and then we can grab our second one and pop that bad boy in. Like so. So that's in nice and firm. So looking good, looking good. Righto, so let's just have a quick clean up around here. Okay, so now I'm just going to cut the little cut off the little cable tie from. Let's just clean up the leads. Basically, it's just holding everything out of the way. Just bring you down quickly. Oop. So you see there, that's all mounted in now, and we've got our two wires coming out from the top. So we've got a positive and our low tension. There we go. Right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to fit the. Right. So there we go. Now what we're going to do is fit the black trigger ring. So that should just slide on like so, nice and snug. You want about 1 mil of clearance between that and the trigger, which is what we've got there. So I don't know if I'm able to show you that. Sorry about the zoom, but you want 1 mil of clearance, and that clearance wants to be between here, sorry, here and here. So this black magnetic ring, or the black trigger ring, sorry, is what you want the clearance on. So let's just take you back out of there, put you back over here. Let's just get on and finish it off. Right, so let me just finish this off for you, and then we'll get back to it. So, just trigger ring on, the rotor arm on. Okay, so now we're going to want to fit our new power lead. So remember, this goes to the positive side of your coil. So, plug that into there. Like that. Snug as a bug in a rug. Cushy. Right, that's in. Now, low tension wire. I'm going to plug back in here. It's an extension. It's wrapped into the loom. That's our low tension wiring. There we go. Let's show you what we got. Woo! So, there is the electronic ignition. That's all fitted. And if we come up here, so as said, from the coil, we've got our live wire, which runs down and connects into here for that new piece on the coil. Oh, sorry, there's my hand on that new piece there, which is for the coil. And then we've got our low tension wire, which is plugged in down here, which runs back on itself along this handmade loom, back up to this wire here, which connects onto the negative terminal. So let's stick the dizzy cap back on and see if she starts. And if not, then we get really sweary. Alright guys, moment of truth. Success! So now all I'm going to do is I'm just going to hook up the timing light and check, make sure the timing's still good, make sure it was what it was before, and if not, then we can adjust the timing and get her running sweet. So let's do that quickly. Grab the timing light. Alright, so okay, so we've checked the timing, and it is ever so slightly out. So what we're going to do is we're just going to adjust that back to where it was, and we should be good to go. Let's just make sure that we've got this on here. Let's just check this. Set that. Double check it on this side. Go. That's so I've set the timer to 10 degrees. I'm just going to turn that idle up ever so slightly. sure you're still going to see this or not, but we shall try it anyway. Down there you've got the marking, and that is showing me that that's 10 degrees. And if we look over here, we've got a mark on there as well, and that shows me also 10 degrees. Electronic ignition fitted. Let's get it put back together. Grill back on. This really needs a new grill. If anyone wants to donate me a grill, by all means do. I'd love a new one. Right, let's pop that on there. Let's get this on. Let's do this back up, get it all back on. And move on to the next thing. Having a bit of quiet time. Alright, just pop this last screw in. Easy said than done when you're trying not to get your face in the camera too much. But never mind, you're going to have to look at my sexy mug, I'm afraid. I really need some magnetic screwdrivers. If anyone what works for a tool firm and you're watching, put me up there. Right, grill back on, check my spots. That's good. Alright guys, so that was fitting an electronic ignition from Powerspark. So as I said, big thank you to Powerspark for providing me with the electronic ignition. Much appreciated, fit and forget as they say, and we will temporarily check back in on it, see how it's going, see what's going on with it, just make sure everything's working. But yeah, she seems to be running sweet, time has been reset, we're good to go. So, on to the next thing. We're going to be doing the rear kickboard. So it holds 6x9s. I've got it here actually, one second. There we go, so rear kickboard. So that's going in, and yeah, let's get that done, shall we? Let's go!